Today I'm working on, I'm preparing for a high-level workshop tomorrow morning for a group of leaders at a pharma company on how to use coaching conversations to improve performance, engagement, and psychological safety. And as I'm working on the materials, it really is becoming so much more apparent how vital, how critical it is to work on managing one's emotions, your emotional intelligence, in order to really engage in a powerful coaching conversation. What do I mean by this? Well, as a coach, one of the skills that I'm constantly building and improving on is my listening. And the challenge with listening is so often we don't really listen. We think we're listening to the other person, but while they're speaking, our brains are processing all kinds of thoughts like, oh my God, what am I going to say? How am I going to respond to this person? Or I don't know how to respond to this person. Or I don't get it. Why is this a problem for that person? Or, that sounds silly. It's a silly problem. They should just get over it. All those kinds of thoughts, which are normal for us to have, they get in the way of really listening to the other person. So the skill set is constantly paying attention to the thoughts that we have while we're in a conversation. And when we have all those miscellaneous thoughts running through our head, we need to learn how to shut those down right away, because the impact or the what will happen is you really will not have a completely effective coaching conversation. And what you might say, instead of asking powerful questions, you might respond back with your own personal opinion about something which may not be relevant to the other person. So how do we do this? Well, when we work on our emotional intelligence, one of the things that we focus on are the thoughts that we have, the thoughts that really pull us out of being present, the thoughts that we have that pull us into the past or pull us too far into the future. And sometimes those thoughts can cause an emotional reaction, and we have an emotional reaction, then we're no longer listening. We're out of that game, if you will. And so the relationship between being a leader who engages in coaching conversations and mastering your emotional intelligence it's a critical link. In fact, I would say that working on your emotional intelligence is an absolute prerequisite for you to be able to engage in really powerful and effective coaching conversations with members of your team. So as a recap, the insight that I had today while working on this workshop is just the powerful relationship between emotional intelligence and coaching conversations. Fortunately for this particular group, we're on month 6 of our work together, and months 1 and 2 were all about emotional intelligence and self-mastery. So they're primed, and that's awesome. All right, take care and have a great day.